All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. We in the building. I forgot to hook up this microphone. I had to unblock What About Subs that keep getting blocking. So when he come in here, I'm gonna just get him a fucking hold on. I'm gonna get him a real tag. There we go. Yeah, when he come here, I'm just gonna get him a wrench, man. He keep getting blocked. I don't know why, but I don't even be noticing it. Sometimes you be in the zone and be like, shit, he really ain't paying attention to the chat, but shit, it's cool enough to be in the living room because my air conditioning loud as hell, so I usually in here or the girls here or some shit. But hey, appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Share the video. It's the best way to help the channel out. Won't make a donation. That link's always in the description. When we live, you hit that super chat button. Don't make me a difference. Other than that, don't forget to check our sponsor out, the Helpblaze at thehelpblaze.com. Share the videos, man. But check out the Helpblaze website, promo code in the description. Check them out. They got 100% all natural products, especially for people that's vegan and that's in the nutritious health. You gotta be into nutrition. You gotta be into good health products like all natural lotions, soaps, foot soaps, bath bombs. You can't be eating vegan or claim you meat free and then you put in cancerous products like baby powder, lotion. Depends on the company who make it. So check them out. Tim B, Alpha Lion, what's going on? Zulu Immortal, Renardo Tools, what's going on? But yeah, talk about. I wasn't even gonna talk about Eddie Hearn today. That wasn't even a topic of discussion. This some shit that was last minute. I was trying to finish watching Shazam, and I had got a call, so I still got like 2 minutes and 11 seconds left on there. But that was a good movie. I thought I like Shazam better than the Avengers Endgame. People say you're crazy, you're crazy. Avengers Endgame was like, what was that shit like 3 hours of worthless mumbo jumbo? The best thing about the end games was like the last 30, 40 minutes of the end games. I just thought that that I like Shazam better. I enjoy Shazam better. I still ain't seen Spider-Man. I'm gonna go tomorrow. But let's talk about Eddie Hearn. Talk about Broner and Pacquiao and Heath, and then I say the actual topic of discussion. I say the actual topic of discussion I was gonna talk about. I'll do it to video for back. I don't know. I seen this at the last minute, and this is what Eddie Hearn said, right? I'm trying to say it was on Boxing News 24. I dropped that link in the description real quick if you want to read along or you want to read ahead. But here, man, I'm about to drop that in the description, the link. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Let's hop on, man. Give me a bit. I got a couple videos coming. I might drop something tonight. But give me a minute. Gosh, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I might drop it in the description. But let's talk. He said that in Boxing News, I don't know what interview it should be in there. I didn't read that much, but it says Eddie Hearn says people think Pacquiao was cheating. It says amazing, really, said Hearn about Pacquiao's win over Thurman last Saturday. Manny Pacquiao is getting older, but he's getting faster, stronger, and better and bigger. So yeah, amazing. He's obviously training hard, isn't he? When a guy has never failed a drug test, you can't start accusing Manny Pacquiao of being the drug cheat. But there's a lot of speculation, and there has been over the years around that. So if there's speculation, why you not just sign up? Why would you not just sign up for VADA with VADA? There's an easy way to squash any speculation, any rumors, any finger pointing, and that's to say, look, guys, I'm signed to VADA for 14 weeks. VADA drug testing for my whole camp. According to Pacquiao's published Fresh Time, Pacquiao was tested by VADA both during training camp and post-fight incredible win. The Nevada Commission hired VADA to test both fighters during training camp. Fuck up out of here, man. They hired. What's up, Mike? I see you. They hired fucking VADA with 3 weeks to go, 4 weeks to go. I'm glad. Hey, look here, man. This is one time, and probably a few other times. I'm close. Eddie Hearn, the real one for this one. Eddie Hearn, the real one for this one. Shout out to Eddie Hearn, because a lot of these, and a lot of these so-called black activists out here, all them black fighters that was there this weekend. Oh, hold on, this nigga text me every time I go live. I'm gonna hit this nigga back. Well, but all these black fucking activists, everybody want to be black. Everybody failed to bring this up for the last two Manny Pacquiao fights. Everybody failed to bring this up. I don't care if motherfuckers hate me. I ain't going out my way to hate on nobody. All these dudes that's asking for black support, all these dudes that face PD accusations, you would think they'd be like, hey, why you ain't testing Pacquiao? Is there an unspoken code about not saying nothing about Pacquiao? Let me tell come on. Is it an unspoken code? Well, all the PBC people was told to shut up, because when it come to black people, this is the shit's five boys salute. When it come to black people, they don't have no problem. Ain't no they want to sue. They want to try to sue dudes like me, you know, for defamation of character. But when it comes to this media outlet, somebody that got many more followers, subscribers, many more thousands, millions of dollars than me, these black motherfuckers don't sue them. You feel what I'm saying? Real talk, these black people don't sue them. They don't say nothing when some of these fighters say Charlo on steroids. Where's the paperwork for Demetrius Andrade? Why he ain't being sued? He got $1 million. Why you ain't suing him for defamation of character? When he started that narrative, Errol Spence on something. When Stephen Bradman started the narrative that Jamal Charlo was on something, and the Charlos was on, he keeps saying that shit. Sue them. Sue them. Sue them. But they quick to want to sue us. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, man. I gotta do something, man. I don't want to unhook all this shit. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. 1 second. If I have all this shit hooked up, I will walk and move with you, nigga. Hold on. Matter of fact, we still can walk and move. Give me a minute. Give me 1 minute. Let me mute this shit real quick. Yeah, make sure you niggas can hear me. Yeah, we can walk and move now. But when it comes to a lot of these so-called black activists and when people throw stones at their house, you know what? PBC got some of the most uniform Negroes I ever seen. Out of everybody that was there that's outspoken, that speak up on 1,000 things throughout life, they always point this out, and Keith said this, and F Keith, and they always say this and that. But when it comes to Manny Pacquiao, PBC fighters ain't got nothing to say, do they? Everybody swallowed their fucking tongue Saturday in the Saturday versus Adrien Broner. Everybody swallowed their fucking tongue. Everybody. Ain't nobody had nothing to say about Manny Pacquiao. He ducked drug testing for the Broner fight in the first few weeks. Broner complained about it. They tested for like 4 weeks. And then for 3 or 4 weeks leading to the Broner camp, and they probably purposely made Broner like 2.5 months out for the fight so nobody would talk about drug testing. PBC think they slick. They can fool a lot of niggas out here, but they can't fool me. I better not hear nothing. When somebody accuse some of them of taking roids and shit, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear Cry Me a River, because when all these dudes got a chance to say something about Manny Pacquiao, don't nobody got to say nothing. Everybody quiet as a fucking church mouse. Everybody sit there, oh, it's a great performance by Manny. Even people in the past that had accused Manny Pacquiao of doing something. People that's promoting his very same fight. Floyd Mayweather, Leonard Ellerby, all of them. Oh,
when they was out here saying Poochie eyes and he taking something, all of a sudden Mayweather react, oh, it's Pacquiao. So long as it ain't Mayweather going in there without an unfair advantage, and it's Keith Thurman or it's Adrien Broner, I guarantee you they was told not to say nothing. They probably was told to sign a non-disclosure agreement. They gave up their whole A side, and I got the video this morning about that. I did that shit yesterday morning, and I just got bamboozled, or I just got flooded with a whole bunch of the video and bamboozled doing some other shit. But I guarantee you they had them sign some paperwork not saying something. Same thing with Danny Jacobs. The same thing with Danny Jacobs. They probably told Danny Jacobs, you want this fight, sign this agreement. You ain't gonna say nothing about the drug test. But if this was Manny Pacquiao was a brother, it took Eddie Hearn. It took a dude from the UK to say something, bro. Not Jamal Charlo, Jamel Charlo, Caleb Plant, Ray Mancini, Deontay Wilder. See, I don't want to hear nothing about these black activists at PBC. This showed me everything I need to do. I'm so happy Manny Pacquiao came over there. I'm happy than a mug because this showed me real talk. I'm sorry, I'm cleaning up my base. This nigga Miles. He used the bathroom when I was gone. Cleaned up his little room. That shit had the whole house, man. I don't know what that nigga ate. My mom probably was feeding that nigga. Her power went out. She came over. She hooked nigga Miles up outside. She hooked the motherfucker dog collar chain up. This nigga started running around the neighborhood. I didn't even know he was loose. Glad the neighbor put his ass back. Because if something would have happened to Miles, I don't know. We wouldn't have been talking for a minute. Probably ever. Yeah, I'm like that over Miles. That's my nigga. But here nor there, right? I can't see the chat, so I'm in the basement cleaning up his area. Whatever the fuck he ate, he got the house banked. I had to come down here and clean that shit up. But yeah, well, that's all I need to know. When Pacquiao switched sides, and all of a sudden, all them butter biscuits over there, all them raccoons with extra coon on the side, you know what I'm saying? All them coon bandits, all I need to know. And better yet, all these fans that blast Pacquiao over the years, and oh, he cheating and this and that, and you know, Mayweather was right. All of a sudden, they changed their tune when it came to Keith Thurman. All because Keith Thurman didn't fight Errol Spence. Errol Spence ain't give me the Bud fight. That's the best, one of the top two. That's the best fight to make in boxing right now. He didn't give me the Bud fight. So, of course, I'm going to talk my shit. I ain't these fake ass niggas out here, man. At all. I'm going to talk my shit. I'm going to keep it 100. All these PBC niggas just showed you what they really is. Al Heyman is about the dollar. All these niggas, not Pacquiao on the home team. All these niggas, Team Pacquiao. Team Pacquiao. The same nigga y'all was saying Poochie eyes, and Mayweather was saying egg roll and chop suey. All that crazy shit. Give me a minute. Yeah, all that shit they was talking. Oh, that just show you a snake. That show you a snake for real. That show you who a snake for real. I ain't never teaming up for a nigga like Manny Pacquiao. Kalen Jones, salute. African King, I see you. Everybody else, I see you. All that shit now. All that shit now. Iron Lion Mike, he said, I don't agree with everything you say, but you got a point on this one. You would think they would make that shit mandatory, period. Niggas quiet because of that dope. Exactly. Everybody quiet. Al Heyman put the word out. So when it comes to some injustice, when somebody blasts the Charlos or call Errol Spence dog tits or say something about, oh, Tank hit too hard, I ain't trying to hear nothing. I ain't defending none of these. I learned my lesson defending fighters on the internet. You know, I learned my lesson. A lesson learned. You out here crying and saying why you ain't getting, and then it come to light these fighters really don't want to fight. The both sides marinate. Lesson learned, bro. All these black activists on PBC, all these dudes over the years that was blasting Pacquiao, that blast him in secret. Basically, Al Heyman
Al Heyman fed Adrien Broner and Keith Thurman and Pacquiao to get ready for Floyd Mayweather or get him ready possibly for Errol Spence. If it ain't Floyd, it got to be Earl to shine. People quiet as a sponge. He said, Koopman said Spence said he thought Thurman was going to win, but it's a bunch of videos with him saying that he was rooting for Manny. Someone posted a video of him laughing in the crowd when Thurman got dropped. And I understand where he's coming from, but at the end of the day, for a guy that took a lot of flack, who taken a lot of flack for who before this fight with Sean, he wasn't in the VADA 365 drug testing program. And you got some people talking about Shakur Stevenson. Errol Spence was on a fight-by-fight. Him and Sean Porter is less than what Eddie Hearn say. What's the standard going away for VADA? What Eddie just say? What Eddie just say? He said 14 weeks. So Sean and Errol is what? September? End of September? Or they ain't no fucking 14 weeks away. At the most, they like 11 to 12 weeks away. And when they get to saying dog tits, Earl on this, and I ain't got nothing to say no more, man. All them niggas sat there and swallowed their whistle. They all being quiet. Basically, they spotting Pacquiao a drug test because he's 40. He said, I'm just wondering, Tommy C, nobody's talking about a rematch. Was Keith that stupid not to have VADA test? No, he sacrificed everything. I did a video. I dropped it early this morning. I actually did that last week. He sacrificed everything. But technically, they announced they was doing testing like 2 weeks before that. 2 or 3. That's why I guesstimated 11 weeks, because they said testing like 2 weeks before that. Angel Santos, salute. Ain't none of them saying nothing. Kenny Porter always got something to say. Derrick James really don't say much. I wouldn't expect to come from him. Errol Spence, the Charlos, Caleb Plant, Deontay Wilder. Ain't nobody bringing it. Everybody quiet. Floyd, Leonard Ellaby, understand he playing the role. Long as Pacquiao making y'all money now, it's okay not to say nothing. He said Errol Spence lose weight just like Billy Joe Saunders. So I'm gonna tell you this, man. Some people know how to lose that weight. It's down to a science. So just losing weight, that really don't shock me. You know, everybody body type different. Some people could just rip it off. Some people got more fat, more muscle mass, more water than others. And really, you really will want to burn water and fat before you get to burning muscle. When you get to burning muscle, that means you can't even make the weight no more. Q-tip salute. When you start burning muscle as a fighter, it's time to move up. So I'm not even going to say just because he cutting weight. Some people got it down to a science. You know they need to do this many miles. They know they need to eat this correct. So losing weight really don't shock me. You don't need to necessarily take a steroid to lose weight. You could take a diuretic, which is still under performance enhancing drug. But there's so many natural ways to cut waste and to boost your in what you call them a detox. There's so many natural detox. There's so many natural remedies, dandelion root tea, to drink that to get that weight off. There's so many legal ways. It's stupid for a motherfucker to take a diuretic or some shit. He said, I got to be real. Jeff Me So Horny is becoming impressive on Crawford resume, especially the way he handled him. Chris McNeil, salutes. What's going on? Heavy D, yeah, I swear Heavy D. Angel, nobody says shit. Now it's VADA, NADA, or PBC here. PBC phony boxing champions. man say it's hard to watch that. Oh shit. Damn, that fucking whatever that shit is for Breeze. That shit got a dig like I'm smoking. But he says hard to watch the post Crawford with Thurman. I would have been cool if he lost fair fight, but even Stevie could see homie was on that loud pack. Yeah, man, I said it leading up to the fight. But guess what? My motto is if you signed up, just like I tell J-Rock, if you signed the fight and you didn't get it tested, cool. But let's not act like the elephant in the room. I'm glad, hey man, I put some respect on Eddie Hearn's name, man. Eddie Hearn, I'm glad it came from a white guy too. I'm glad it came from a white guy. I'm glad it came from a white guy. I would have preferred it to come from Adrien Broner, a former opponent. I'd have preferred it to come from Errol Spence. But you know what? Errol Spence not going to merge with the church. If he said that about Pacquiao, Pacquiao definitely not fighting him. And Errol Spence going to weigh the drug test too. You notice they implemented that. You notice they implemented that drug test after it was backlash. Me and Town have been doing videos for a month. Keith Thurman came on and said it. He said, "Hey, I would like you to be tested, but ain't no testing. He can take whatever he wants to. I'm still going one time or whatever he said." And that was when the fight was announced. And I came out and I made video after video. I'm one of the few people, me and Tom, especially me when it comes to Canelo. I'm the few people that bring that up as much as possible. I say every time I say it about Canelo, and I bring up the black fighters, I say, yeah, Lamont got popped, but he never got popped again. I acknowledge that Charles missing a drug test. So when motherfuckers come for me, they can't say I don't tell this whole story. When Terrence did that interview with Kevin Aioli saying he don't care if he fight Errol Spence, I did the video and came from nobody else but me. So I ain't got nothing to hide. When Keith Thurman lost, I got in my car, walked out the movie theater, instantly shot that video. When I pulled up to the crib, I uploaded it. Then I went live. I ain't hiding. A loss is a loss. If I'm wrong, I ain't got to get up under no fucking couch or under no bed because one of these fighters lost. Like shit, I done took ass whoopers in the street. I done gave him in the street, took him in the street. My mama done whooped my ass in the street. So it ain't no more public embarrassment than when a nigga done already went through. Kuma, he was arrogant about the juice and then came back to haunt him. Yep. He gave up his entire everything. He a champion. He was a unified champion at one point. He gave everything up to fight Pacquiao. Man, I ain't giving shit up. No, I ain't giving no drug testing up. Angel Santos say people got to look at how Bud manhandled Hearn and look how Pac couldn't do that. Look how Errol couldn't do shit with little Mikey. Y'all PBC Spence man fans think he can do stuff with Bud. Man, Bud's strong as hell. I think Bud used to wrestle. That's why his son wrestled. A lot of people don't know, man. That's wrestling. Wrestling takes some type of stamina. Spence fans are blaming Mayweather for him not fighting Bud. Could be. Good. Mayweather know what's gonna happen. But it really is Mayweather's fault. To like it or not, he marinated that Pacquiao fight. And then Pacquiao and Bob Arum obliged him. He obliged him. He said, get off Bud. Who else riding with Bud, though? It's very few Bud fans. Us Bud fans got to sit here video after video and hear y'all talk about Errol Spence all day. Somebody say one thing about Bud. Oh, he a fan here. Nigga, it's like 5 Bud fans on here, man. It's a very few amount of Bud fans that think he gonna whoop Errol Spence. Everything is Errol Spence 24/7. And motherfuckers say one thing about Bud, and y'all say 1,000 things about Bud a day. And it's very few niggas it's a very few Bud fans. Outside of a few niggas, Mr. Child and a Solid Child, his brother from Omaha, and then it's a couple niggas that be in the chat. But other than that, man, it ain't that many Bud fans. Yeah, man, I'm sad about Pernell, man. And that nasty joke, Charlemagne. It's very few Bud. It ain't like you hearing people make like videos about Bud 24/7, like Bud. Like we look down our shit, it's Errol Spence. Errol Spence the greatest. Errol Spence this. Errol Spence that. Like, damn, can Bud have something too? Shit. It's true, but they don't want to fight that nigga. They get to talking 60-40, 100,000 to 100,000, money shot, right? They get to talking all this money shit. When it come to Bud, it's the easy route, it's the easy build, it's the easy road, it's I need 60-40, I need a lot of money. Y'all got to understand, man. Talk about how much money they talk about putting up. He said, but you don't have to talk down. No, y'all niggas talk down on Bud so much. I don't want to say you in particular, but y'all talk down on Bud so much. And then when a nigga get to talking the truth, telling the truth about Errol Spence, now you want to play the black card. I ain't taking that black card shit no more. I ain't taking that shit from nobody in the box community. You could be white as Santa Claus. What's up, D? Right? You can be as black as Pookie from New Jack City. I ain't taking that shit no more. I swear to God, you don't come in here playing the black card, man. That shit is over with. Your black card is only good at Gucci, McDonald's, and the fucking Fendi store and everywhere like it. Don't come here playing that black card. It's the wrong day to play the black. Don't play it again. Because if, put one down, why they putting Pacquiao? Why them niggas on PBC and you listen here real quick. Why these niggas on PBC some house Negroes? Why they putting Manny Pacquiao? Why they all quiet about the secret about Manny Pacquiao? Why take Eddie Hearn to talk about Pacquiao? It took Eddie Hearn to say something. It took Eddie Hearn across the seas. It took an Englishman, a European, to come out and have the balls to say something. All them brothers sat there, and I'm approving your comments. No, y'all niggas some females, man. Because y'all sit here and say, oh, I don't fuck with Shakur because he don't do an interview with me. Or I don't fuck with this Regis, he don't interview with us. And why Crawford don't give us interviews and shit like this. And say, shut the fuck up. Get out of here. Get your ass. Get this nigga the fuck up out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here, man. Get the fuck up out of here. You got several strikes. Get out of here. Go swallow a nutcracker. What Eddie say? Oh man, I said it. I'll read it again. Motherfuckers want to play the race card for Errol Spence, and he ain't say nothing. I done dropped my phone. There you go. Y'all want to play the? They want to play Fred Jackson. What's going on? Peace out. They want to play the race card up in here. They want to play the race card up in here. It's the wrong day to play the race card. Oh, you know, these black people, y'all need to get off putting down a brother. Why don't black people on PBC putting up Pacquiao on the pedestal? Why they gotta be quiet? Everybody know he was looking like Mario when he got that star. But Eddie Hearn said this. It's amazing, really, said Eddie Hearn with Eddie about Pacquiao's win over Thurman last Saturday. Manny Pacquiao is getting older, but he's getting stronger. He's getting faster, stronger, and better and bigger. So, yeah, amazing. He's obviously training hard, isn't he? When a guy has never failed a drug test, you can't start accusing Manny Pacquiao of being a drug cheat. But there's a lot of speculation, and there has been over the years around that. So if there's speculation, why would you not just sign up for VADA? There's an easy way to squash any speculation, any rumors, any finger pointing, and that's to say, look, guys, I signed a VADA for 14 weeks, VADA testing for my whole camp. Said Hearn. That's what and I'm gonna drop it in the chat again. Once again. I'm gonna drop it in the chat again. He said Eddie trying to what this got to do with saving Eddie Hearn's job at the Zone? Real talk. What this got to do with the Zone? What this got to do with the Zone? Because if them PBC fighters, I can see if them PBC fighters had somebody saying like, yeah, Pacquiao was on something. I believe he was on something. And then, you know, basically Eddie Hearn co-signed and maybe PBC put him on the shelf and then Eddie Hearn signed him. Then I see that PBC niggas ain't said nothing. They ain't said nothing. He said, nigga, Thurman do. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Thurman brought it up. He said, I wanted to do testing. Ain't no testing. He could take whatever he want to take. Thurman gave up every possible advantage in this fight. He didn't have nothing but one fan in the crowd. He walked out last. He walked out first. He weighed in first. He was the B side. He took less money. He was a unified champion this year. Well, last year he got stripped. He had the real world title. He gave up every possible advantage. And people want to say, oh, did Thurman do any testing? At the end of the day, last time I checked, Thurman didn't come back looking like Super Mario with the star. He didn't come out looking like Big Papa Pump. Last time I checked, Keith Thurman took 22 months off, and he looked like he took 22 months off. Last time I checked, Keith Thurman head didn't get bigger. Last time I checked, Keith Thurman wasn't 40 and got bigger, stronger, faster, and better. Last time I checked, Keith Thurman didn't jump up 8 weight classes. That's last time I checked. Last time I checked, it wasn't no accusations about Keith Thurman being on nothing. His whole 20 fight career. Nobody once said, oh, Keith Thurman looked to be on something. They said that about Errol Spence. They said it about Jamil Charlo. They said it about Jamal Charlo. Tyson Fury and Huey Fury actually failed the drug test for the same thing. They said it about Big Baby Miller. He failed the test a long time ago. They tried to sweep under the rug before this one. Lamont Peterson got caught. They said it. They made accusations about Marquez. Oh, Marquez did this and that. You know, he got bigger, stronger than Pacquiao. Pacquiao moved up 1,000 weight classes and didn't gain an ounce of water weight.
An ounce of fat, and then you're gonna sit here and blame Marquez for trying to even out the even the tables. Man, please, man. Like I said, don't come here playing the black card today. Ricky E. Salute. Don't come here playing the black card today. Don't. PBC, like I said before, I'm losing a lot of respect for them. A lot of respect for them. He said, y'all know Pacquiao was on orange juice just looking at his leg. Like I said before, man. It ain't gonna hit home. It ain't gonna hit home till he do that shit to Errol Spence. Corey Lee, salute. It ain't gonna hit home until he really fight Errol Spence and he on buzz, he get the whooping on his ass, and they gonna say, oh, they gonna try to play that Floyd Mayweather card again. I'm gonna sit there and say, cry me a river. Cry me a river. Ain't nobody want to talk about that shit Saturday. Oh, he looked phenomenal. And like I said before, Keith Thurman did waive his right to test. No, it ain't his strength and conditioning coach. Not Memo Hernandez. Banco, what's going on? But you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. Them brothers want to sit there and act like ain't nothing happened. He said Spence would smoke Pacquiao ass. Man, I don't know that shit he was on yesterday. I would imagine he should. But that shit he was on Saturday, give him a chance versus anybody. Keith Thurman wasn't throwing at first he was throwing some feather soft punches, but Keith Thurman was throwing that leather after a while. Them shots was thudding. Maybe because I was in the movie theater. Do you think Thurman was ever elite? Well, yeah. I mean, okay. I'm gonna just ask this question. All right, let's clear East Coast boxing salute. Let's clear it right here. Okay, let's everybody stop commenting real quick. All right, everybody stop commenting. I'm gonna ask a question. Now, Gambit, the boxing voice, had a good question. Do you think Keith Thurman was ever an elite welterweight? Now, okay, he asked, was Keith Thurman an elite welterweight? Shut the fuck up. Get out of here. Fuck up out of here. You talk shit. I'm just blocking niggas today. Don't come back. Don't come back. All right, this is the question. All right, was Keith Thurman an elite? Is Errol Spence considered an elite welterweight? Yes or no? It's a yes or no. Was Errol Spence considered an elite welterweight? Do y'all consider Errol Spence an elite welterweight? It's a yes or no question. So I'll wait because I know I got a time delay. One person said no, that Banco. Some people say no. Most people say yeah. Okay, then Keith Thurman was an elite welterweight. Then Keith Thurman was an elite welterweight. I mean, I'll just be real, man. I hate having this conversation, but it's kind of fun. Who the fuck did Errol Spence beat? That's all I want to know. Who did Errol Spence beat? I mean, if you say Keith Thurman, let's just ask. All right, I'm gonna ask this first. Okay. All right. Who think Keith Thurman was an elite welterweight? Let's ask that first. Yeah, yes for Keith Thurman being an elite welterweight. No for Keith Thurman being an elite welterweight. A welterweight. We're not talking about elite light heavyweight, pound for pound. If Thurman was based off his resume, is Thurman elite welterweight? A lot of people saying, yeah, okay, it ain't no double standard here. Because Errol Spence can't be an elite welterweight without Keith Thurman being an elite welterweight. That's all that point I'm making. Errol Spence can't be the elite welterweight. Keith Thurman couldn't before Saturday night. Because Errol Spence ain't did a goddamn thing at welterweight but beat Kell Brook. And I'm gonna tell you something real quick. I'm gonna tell you something. And I'm just keep it 100. You really, for me, a true test is when you got a 50-50 fight. Or you the underdog. And with Keith Thurman, I believe had he fought Madonna his first fight in HBO, he would have been considered an underdog because he wasn't a known commodity. That was his first fight on network television with Al Heyman. I think with Al Heyman. You can say the Sean Porter fight was a really good fight. It was a lot of people split on that one. Danny Garcia fight. I think more people favor Keith Thurman, but he wasn't a significant favorite. Manny Pacquiao fight, he was not the favorite. That's just a fact. He was not the favorite. But my point is this. When has Errol Spence not been the favorite? Real talk. When has Errol Spence not been the favorite? When Errol Spence is not the favorite, when Errol Spence is in the 50-50 fight, then you will know when he actually arrives as a real elite fighter. Now, in a pound for pound list, it's a lot of lightweight niggas in there. And I don't mean an actual weight class. It's a lot of dudes that don't belong. It just is. If you put this a pound for pound list in 96, none of them niggas would be on there. Maybe Canelo and Terrence Crawford might eke on there, but you put the 96 pound for pound list, and I don't even know who's on 96 pound for pound list. I'm just giving you a year. A lot of them dudes wouldn't be on that list. Errol Spence wouldn't be on that list. Mikey Garcia wouldn't be on that list. Kovalev wouldn't be on that list. And I'm not talking about winning or losing. A lot of them niggas wouldn't be on that list. I mean, we lucky if Canelo might be on that list. Brookhead would not beat Keith Thurman. He ain't got enough foot movement. That's a bad style. A lot of them dudes wouldn't be on that list. I don't think any making case if they had to fight them dudes back then, none of these niggas would be on that list. You know, but that is what it is. But that just shows you it ain't that them fighters back then was so much better than the fighters now. That's not the point I'm making. I'm making that they was more known commodities, man. They was known commodities. You know, they fought somebody. So we knew where Holyfield or Riddick Bowe and Lennox was and Roy was and Hopkins was and Michael Nunn. We knew where those guys was because they fought elite competition. But right now, everybody ain't fought nobody, man. Terrence Bud Crawford was the underdog versus Gamboa. So you can't say that. And Gamboa was undefeated. There's people in his own city that came to see and thought he was going to lose. He said Keith Thurman unified and still wasn't pound because his inactivity. That's crazy, but that's a fact. That's a fact. That's crazy, but that's a super fact. His inactivity killed that. Danny Garcia was the king of 140. Danny Garcia really never popped up on people pound for pound lists. Even after he beat Matisse, and people said he'll lose. He said Spencer Crawford for undisputed. I mean, how you gonna get undisputed? He got to get Pacquiao belt first. And will Pacquiao be willing to fight Errol Spence? What's Gamboa done? That was 10. When did Crawford fight Gamboa? Like 2010? 11, 12, some shit like that? Of course he ain't doing. What the fuck Chris Algieri doing right now? What Chris Algieri doing right now? What Chris Van Deer doing? Getting beat up by Conor McGregor and sparring? What Lamont Peterson doing right now? He retired, ain't he? He got beat by Sergey Lipinets. Mikey beat Lipinets and dropped his ass. So, what was your point? What the fuck was your point? Fuck is your point? You know what I'm saying? He was the first to beat Gamboa, and he was the underdog. Who was the first? Who did Errol Spence? Who was the first Errol Spence beat? Mikey? He beat a lightweight? Okay. Lamont Peterson got stopped. And half the time it took Errol Spence to do it by Lucas Matisse if I wanted to play the petty game. If I wanted to play the petty game, and Dongo had a belt to be undisputed. He had to go through Dongo to be undisputed. Errol Spence ever got another belt? Errol Spence ever had another belt? Spence beat Bundu. Keith Thurman did it first. So what are we saying? Keith Thurman did it first. What Bow Wow say? He said, I had that bitch first. Keith Thurman had Bundu first. He had that bitch first. Mayweather versus Bud? I don't know. I'll go Floyd, man. Floyd tough. He said Garcia and Porter is the only good fighters on Keith Thurman's resume. Really? Guerrero just got his, what was that Guerrero first technical loss? He beat Guerrero. Same Guerrero that closed Berto the fuck up. Same Guerrero that beat Saluk Aiden. Guerrero wasn't a bad win. Collazo wasn't a bad win. Didn't he fucking beat the shit out of Victor? I know Victor Ortiz. Collazo upset a lot of young niggas. I think he fought Berto and he got a gift and got robbed. Carlos Katana, he was at the end of his career. Keith Thurman was supposed to fight Madonna, his first fight on PB with Al Heyman, wasn't PBC yet. Madonna pulled out. Jesus Settle Carras, he wasn't a bad fighter. Diego Chavez, he took his own. That was an excellent fight. Josito Lopez, he fought Canelo. And arguably Jesse Vargas and got robbed. And he broke Victor Ortiz's jaw. And he dropped Marcos Madonna. Like people try to dismiss Eric Morales off of Danny Garcia resume. Eric Morales a couple fights, a couple years before that, he just went to war with Marcos Madonna. When one eye was beating the shit out of Madonna ass. Had Madonna not shut his eye, Eric Morales would have beat Marcos Madonna. That's after he beat Pacquiao once and got stopped by Pacquiao twice. Dr. Blick, what's going on? If you're an Earl Spence fan, you're the wrong nigga to be nitpicking anybody's resume. We talking about Kell Brook that's coming off a knock came off from middleweight, got his face broke, had to make 147. Come on, man. We talking about a damaged good welterweight. That nigga, Errol Spence fought Kell Brook. It was an open box sale. It was Best Buy open box. So can't nobody in this era of boxing nitpick nobody's resume but Manny Pacquiao. Even Canelo got some skeletons in his closet. It really most of these niggas in the same boat. But Earl Spence, he the last nigga resume niggas should be bringing up. At least Jamel Charlo resume look better than Earl Spence. If we talking wins and losses. He fought Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison was better than that Kell Brook that showed up. Broke down Kell Brook. Shit. Earl Spence resume not better than Jared Hurd. Errol Spence resume not better than J-Rod. Not saying they better fighters than him, but his resume not better than them. And he on the proper side of the street. He on the right side of the street. Is PBC welterweights avoiding Crawford? Yeah, they've been told to. I heard about John Jones. I don't even want to talk about it. It's a new nigga getting in trouble for doing something to some woman area. He said, real, it's not enough money for ESPN and Fox to. ESPN and Fox the same fucking company, you dumb motherfucker. You going to listen to them stupid ass black activists, fake activists over there. ESPN and Fox the same company. Y'all, this nigga man, motherfucking Bob Arum said, well, we ain't got enough money to put his fight on pay-per-view and niggas spent it 10 different ways. What he pet? Be Loma right now. People going and using the fucking other side. Them niggas ain't shit but some race baiters, man. A lot of them niggas over there. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of good brothers over there, but it's a lot of niggas that's some pussies over there, nigga. It's a lot of niggas that's some pussies over there, nigga. It's a lot of niggas I don't respect, nigga, over there. And I'll just keep it real. It's not big enough. ESPN, Walt Disney owned Fox. Walt Disney owned Fox. It's the same congregation pot. It's the same Creflo Dollar pot. Walt Disney had to sell off Fox Sports Net's regional channel. They had to sell off all the FS1 regional channels that Cube was trying to buy. And Fox Sports won so they wouldn't have a monopoly. Fox, yeah, Walt Disney owned ABC. They own Fox too. Regular Fox, the same Fox they want to put the fight on, Walt Disney owned that. They just don't own FS1 because it's a monopoly between ESPN. They want to make any type of excuse from this nigga getting his ass whooped. It'd be some funny shit if Sean Porter beat Earl Spence's ass, which I know it ain't gonna happen. But nigga, I'll have a ball with that. Y'all be using niggas reference points. Use some niggas that know what they talking about. There's so many fake niggas over there, man. If a lot of niggas over there with some hoes or some skirts, I could pimp some of them niggas, man. Real talk. I could pimp some of them niggas over there. They easy to be mind fucked, nigga. They easy, man. You can turn them niggas. If they with some skirts over there, a lot of them niggas, man, they so scared about what another nigga think. They so scared if I gotta be on YouTube and I gotta curb my opinion like I'm in at work, if I gotta curb my opinion because I scared I'm gonna offend somebody else from 1,100 miles away, shit, nigga live next door, man, then fuck up out of here. Y'all niggas be referencing they shit like I'm some type of rookie. The nigga scared. That's just what it boiled down to. That's what it just boiled down to. The nigga scared. He said that came from, look where it come from. Look where it come from. Of course, they don't want to make that fight. Leonard Ellaby say, what'd he say? It ain't enough. You know, if I was up to me, I wouldn't put Earl Spence in there with Pacquiao. It's the same nigga that said that. His fans is why I want the nigga. I don't care if the nigga win or lose until it come to Bud. I want them to keep winning. If he gonna fight Bud, I want the nigga to be 50-0, 49-0. Because I know, man, nigga, Earl Spence, man, that nigga another nigga, man. A lot of times he keep it real, but not all the time, man. They didn't motherfucking they didn't broke his ass in too. He talking business. Now he talking my language. Ducking niggas and getting easy money is you. All the nigga want to do is duck fights and not fight Bud. He talking about Canelo. I beat Canelo ass, but you just said you ain't fighting on no app. I never go on ESPN. I never fight on ESPN. I never go on ESPN. I'm not fighting on no app. And guess who want to fight Canelo on the app? Guess who want to fight Canelo on the app? Oh, I fight Canelo. Don't take the first offer. I fight Canelo on the app. Oh, yeah, I beat Canelo. I thought you weren't fighting on no app. He said Spence said all he cares about money, right, is if the money right, it's on YouTube. Yeah, he's saying that. He's saying that. And I ain't mad at him. Get your motherfucking money. Get your money, but don't come out here faking it like you really want to fight. If you don't want to fight the nigga, I'm cool with it. It ain't nothing new. Well, we didn't get a lot of fight, but don't come out here. His fans acting like this nigga done did something in the sport of boxing. If his career ended today, and God came on this earth, or Jesus came, whatever y'all want to say, walked on this earth and say, okay, I'm in existence. Either you going upstairs or in the basement. Earl Spence, he might go upstairs. He might go downstairs, but one place he ain't going is in the Boxing Hall of Fame. One place he ain't going is the Boxing Hall of Fame. He can go to heaven. He can go to hell. He can go to the stars. He can go to Pluto, Uranus, Mars, Venus, Saturn. He can go to the sun. He can go to the moon. He can go to Chirac. He can find Wakanda. He can go to another universe. He can go to Area 51. He can smoke in 51. He can go to Arizona, Tucson, New Orleans, Houston, Fort Worth, North Dakota, South Dakota, Alaska, United Kingdom, Brixton, South London, Japan, Tokyo, North Korea, South Korea, Australia, the Philippines, Thailand, North Pole, South Pole, Antarctica. He can go to Bermuda Triangle, Hawaii. He go Mexico, Brazil. How many motherfucking continents? I mean, how many fucking countries in the continent? He can go to all of them. But one place the nigga ain't going right now is to the Boxing Hall of Fame. He ain't going there. He ain't going to Verona, New York. He ain't gonna be next to Mike. He ain't gonna be next to Ali. He ain't gonna be next to Arturo Gotti or Barry McGuinness. He gonna be on the outside looking in. He on the outside looking in. He got one belt with 3 title defenses, and one of them don't count because it's versus lightweight. He on the outside looking in. Bud got 6 regular title belts with 2 ring belts. How many ring belts Errol got? He ain't got a ring, pop, or nothing. Y'all can say all y'all want to. His best win came from a broken down Kell Brook off a loss. His best win came down from a broken down Kell Brook. Boxing fans, salute in the super chat. It came from a broke down S10 with a rusted bottom, rusted exhaust manifold on bald eagle tires. However y'all want, that's his best win. The nigga needed a new everything. I've been had this mic. My cord got messed up. I bent it. So I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. Oh, you know, Bud, you can say whatever you want to say. 3-division world champion, undisputed champion. He beat Victor Postile when Danny Garcia paid him to step to the left, step to the right. He paid Victor Postile to go away. Float on. Float on. He paid Victor Postile to go away. Mikey Garcia, he said, "Oh no, boss and Master Bob, I's not fighting Gamboa. I fight you in court before I fight Gamboa. I's go to court. Him and Gamboa down at 26:30 the same time. Mikey Garcia looking up to the sky. He looking to the sky like he don't see Gamboa. Bob say, you want to fight Gamboa? Oh no, sir. Nah, oh no. I just got to get out of my contract before I fight Yuri Yokas Gamboa. I just got to get out of there. I got to go, boss. Call it Al Heyman. Hey man, them niggas will never call it Al Heyman till it's time not to fight nobody. Oscar De La Hoya got the rights back to Leo Santa Cruz, so let's make the Rigondeaux fights. Nigga Santa Cruz got on the phone with Al Heyman. Hey man, Al. Hey man, I don't want to fight Gamboa, man. Blase blah. Okay. I'm gonna get you out that contract. Amir Khan was on PBC. Why didn't they put Amir Khan with Errol Spence then? Huh? You talking about Chris Algieri, somebody that Pacquiao beat up, and Amir Khan beat him up, Chris Algieri had a war with Provatnikov, lost to Pacquiao, and lost to Amir Khan before he got to Errol Spence. And he lost and Amir Khan a boom. Okay. But the same Amir Khan beat Chris Algieri before Errol Spence beat him. Huh? The same Algieri he put on the pedestal. The same Algieri I beat Chris Algieri. Amir Khan did too. Ain't nobody talk about Amir Khan beating Chris Algieri before Errol Spence did. What Chris Algieri doing? He said Spence knocked his ass out. Okay, you the third nigga to hit it. You supposed to knock the coochie out. If you batting cleanup, you supposed to go ahead and demolish. The bitch ain't supposed to get up and walk. If they let you hit it last, you supposed to demolish. She ain't supposed to have nothing left. All you got to do is hit her with the XO combination. You know what I'm saying? You batting cleanup. You catch my drift, you might be a mook, so you might not know what I'm talking about. You might be a virgin. But who did Bud beat? Felix Diaz, gold medal winner. He beat Lamont Peterson, they robbed him. He beat Sammy Vasquez, they robbed him, brought him back, gave him a decision. He beat him. He plumberized Felix Diaz. Plumberized him. Jeff Horn, didn't he beat Pacquiao? Because Keith Thurman ain't beat Pacquiao. Jeff Horn beat Pacquiao. Didn't he? Pacquiao couldn't even stop Jeff Horn. Didn't drop Jeff Horn. Bud put them old Michael Jordan ballpark Franks on the grill and roasted them. Huh? Ain't want no drug testing for Jeff Horn either. Who did Errol Spence ever do like that? Did he walk through Mikey Garcia? A lightweight. He's sitting out there boxing a lightweight. Scared to get hit by a lightweight. He said Jeff Horn got to get. That's what they want you to believe Jeff Horn got to give. Jeff Horn wasn't even supposed to be competitive. Errol Spence ain't fought nothing but bums. He almost got knocked up by Richard Lartley. You didn't even know that, did you? Boy, hey, Errol Spence moved down the weight before he moved up. Did you not know that, Joe Don? Didn't know that, did you? You don't know shit about boxing. Get Joe up out of here. Get Joe up out. Your mama should have named you Hodon. Get up out of here. You talking about niggas that's moving. Every PBC top welterweight besides Danny Garcia and the other ones. The other ones like Sean, Earl, and Keith, all them niggas moved down their way. All them niggas moved down their way. Nigga almost knocked Earl Spence into the front row. Shut up. Shut up. Knock that nigga into the next day. That nigga boxed Mikey Garcia like a bitch. And y'all nigga, oh, he was just trying to prove he can box. You gonna wait till I pay $80? You gonna wait till I pay $80 to start boxing the motherfucker? You gonna wait till somebody pay $80 to start boxing? I would just, man, please, man. You go in there and try to box Bud like that and see what happens. Nigga was scared of Mikey Pie. He was scared of a lightweight. This one Roberto Duran. This one Shane Mosley. This nigga boxed Mikey Garcia, you know, like he was on fight hype. He was down. His stamina was on low. Motherfucker out here pawing with the punches and shit. Scared, man. It's the 10th round. He didn't beat the love and the hope out of Mikey Garcia. He still couldn't close the show. Nigga look like your Dennis Yugas out there. Nigga look like your Dennis Yugas out there. Nigga out there rubbing Mike. He ain't giving Mikey a back rub with biofreeze on his gloves. He out there giving Mikey Garcia a back rub. He hands on like a back rub. Not a deep tissue rub. He giving this nigga a Swedish rub. He wait till we play $80 to get this nigga a Swedish rub. He might as well have just gave a nigga a massage in the corner, man. This motherfucker out here pawing with punches and shit. He wait till we play $75 to get out here and beat Sugar Ray Robinson and shit. He waited $75 to turn into like Miguel Vasquez and into Richard Abreu to start boxing and shit. Nigga waited till niggas pay $80 at home and he thought he was Floyd. He turned into Floyd Mayweather. Earl Money Spence Jr. No, fuck up out of here. Nigga, man, come on. Imagine if Terrence Crawford went all 12 with Amir Khan before I get on Keith Thurman and Adrien Broner. He said, what the fuck am I trying? I'm trying to get highlighted this shit in. Oh, I don't know. You'd be tripping, man. I appreciate it, man. If you want to send something, I'll read your comment. You can do the PayPal. I'll read it. I'm gonna set up my new setup tonight, man. Since Google Hangouts going away. Man, imagine if Bud went all 12 with Amir Khan, bro. Imagine the backlash. It wouldn't be, oh, he went all 12 with Amir Khan. They already saying he went all 12 with one leg and Jose Benavidez. But nobody want. We bring up, hey, man, this nigga Earl Spence went all 12 with a lightweight. At least Jose Benavidez like 5'10", 5'11". This nigga out here boxing a chubby lightweight. You know what I'm saying? This nigga out here boxing the English bulldog and shit, a Mexican English bulldog, pawing his punches and shit. Nigga getting tired beating up a fucking English pub dog. He getting tired beating up on somebody. You ain't lying. Hey, I'm gonna say about that, John. I bought that. I went to the movies to see Keith Thurman Pacquiao. Had I paid $80 for Keith Thurman Pacquiao, I would not have been mad. That was a good fight. One thing we not gonna give, we don't give Keith Thurman credit for. Keith Thurman ain't never in no boring shit. I ain't never seen no boring Keith Thurman fight. I ain't never seen no boring Earl fight till Mikey. That whole card was trash. But I ain't gonna. Other than Mikey Garcia, Earl Spence been in some really good fights. Sean Porter, they be action packed, but damn, I don't be wanting to see all that holding and shit. I seen Bud in one boring ass fight, and nobody remember. It might be a few hardcore boxing fans that remember when he fought Klimov. I ain't gonna lie, when he fought Klimov, that was the worst fight. That was the worst fight I seen Bud in. The Klimov fight, man, on HBO. Oh, that was a terrible fight. The Prescott fight was. I don't know what it was about Klimov style for Bud, but it was just a nasty fight. He said, give me a year, I'll beat Gervonta Tank ass. I'm 23. Lomachenko don't get to it first. He said, Yugas put on the Yugas, man. Yugas can't crack an egg, man. He can fight. Omar Figueroa, tough motherfucker, though, man. He fought that, yeah, in Clean that shit was boring as hell. I ain't gonna never fake the fun. Ain't no fight worse than Yugas. Yugas and Figueroa fight wasn't bad. I've seen a lot worse fights than I tolerate that. I didn't go to the bathroom or nothing. I tolerated that fight. It wasn't Yuga's fault. I mean, Yuga just can't punch. Yuga just couldn't punch. But you can say he want the winner Earl and Sean Porter. He's I hate the way Yugas fight. All the Cubans fight like that, man, except for Gamboa. All them niggas is 1, 2, 3 punchers. Real talk, all them, mind your neck, what's going on? All them is 1, 2, 3 punchers at the most. Gamboa the only fly one out of them. Who different? For real. But man, okay, we can talk about Keith Thurman and Broner. I don't even know. Oh yeah, Broner said on Instagram on his story. I got it right here. He said, "I fuck around and fight Keith Thurman. Keith one-time Thurman next on God now." So apparently, Keith Thurman said he wanted to come back and continue and make his rise as a welterweight again. It'd be funny if Earl Spence, if he did come back and beat a Broner, and Keith Thurman wanted to fight with Earl Spence, get him that fight. And and it's different when you on that side, and I'll talk about Tank in a minute. When you on that side, well, it's gonna be a minute. But you on that side where I lost my O, and now I gotta make my way back up. Now you willing to. Now you don't have that pressure of being undefeated. Now you get a tune-up or two in, and now you got to go through Earl Spence to get paid, and now you got to go through, the Yugases, the Lipinets, and you got to go through them guys. Now Keith Thurman, maybe his stomach is maybe his stomach ain't full, or maybe it's empty again, and maybe this is what he needed to. Yeah, I did that video already. I'm doing that video. That video gonna come later tonight about Teofimo Lopez Day. I did a video. I got a few I already did, but and I got a video coming. I'm about to let you know right now about this video coming. Yeah, I got a video coming about a PBC fighter that might be fighting Bud pretty soon, man. So somebody tipped me off before I got tipped off about it. That's crazy. Somebody called. I can't remember who called it, but maybe Keith Thurman be hungry now. He said he want to come back and he want to make his way back up to elite welterweight. But when is that? Quan, salute. All right, Karate Body, salute. I want to know. Appreciate the super. I want to know when is that? Is that going to be pretty much when it's Regis Prograis, Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez, Jerron Ennis, Sergey Lipinets, John Molina, and maybe Danny Garcia still in the division? You gonna wait till Terrence Crawford go ahead and retire? You're going to wait till Earl Spence get out the way and move up? You're going to wait till Sean Porter move up or retire or whatever that is? Is he going to wait for that then say, I'm going to come back to the division? Because maybe Keith Thurman thinking like, okay, I can't fuck with Earl Spence and I don't want to fuck with Bud. I pretty much just lay low for a minute, get some tune-ups, wait for them to get out the way, and then I snap. Or they really, before I get to the Mikey versus Bud, but Mikey going to PBC, but that still could happen though. Because Eddie Hearn and Bob Aaron work together, and that's the only way they can save each other ass low key. That's the only way. And I'm gonna do a Hooker and Ramirez prediction. I just didn't get a chance to finish breaking down film. How about Brook is done? Kell Brook is done. Kell Brook is done as a fighter. He's done as anything to do in boxing as far as fighting. Kell Brook is done. He can't make the weight. Amir Khan refused. Kell Brook is done. Do you think Heath can come back strong? He can come back strong versus the next wave of niggas. Watch what I tell you. Keith Thurman might fight a Broner sometime next year, but then he might take the majority year off next year. He got to wait till Earl Spence cleaning the division off. But what they could do is have Keith Thurman tune up and have him become the mandatory for Bud, or try to make the Bud fight and use him to fight Bud. They got a few PBC fighters that Bud can fight. I know one for sure that can fight. That's probably gonna fight Bud at some time next year. But what they could use now, to Keith Thurman up and send Keith Thurman to fight Bud. That's what I would do. Broner and Collazo. Well, Collazo working with Top Rank right now. And I think that's a bad fight for Broner. But if Broner and Keith Thurman fight, I got Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman beat the shit out of Adrien Broner. And pretty much they built that fight up too. Because, Keith Thurman called Broner out like 5-6 years ago when Broner was a lightweight, or he was a lightweight. Then he came up to 47. He said, if I knocked on Adrien Broner's door, he wouldn't answer. And Keith Thurman, when they got a little beef together, and then Broner saying that Keith Thurman was at the casino 3 a.m. the night of the fight, 3 a.m. the day of the fight, and he was gambling. Gucci on Sports even say he's going to Hooker fight this week. It's going to be a good one for this little John. Go for it. So that's his prerogative, man. Like Tommy Hearn was at the craps table the night before Marvin Hagler fight. If Keith Thurman want to be up at 3 a.m, gambling, maybe he don't play video games, or maybe he don't play video games, or maybe he don't play cards, or I don't see it. Ain't like the nigga was in LA Fitness shooting 3-pointers. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like the nigga was at the casino with a bottle of Hennessy, drinking hen or tequila or some vodka, some shit. Oh, man, fuck up out of here. Man, get that nigga up out of here. Who cleared that comment? Get this mark up out of here. Okay, I was wrong, so what? Dion, your mama should have named you Deanna, faggot. Come here talking that shit. I'm blocking everybody. He was out too long, 100% said. But, that's his prerogative. As long as he wasn't sitting there smoking cigarettes or smoking weed or drinking yak or playing football, playing basketball at LA Fitness or some shit, I don't got no problem with it. He should have been focused on his. Yeah, he shouldn't have been in the casino. He should have been focused, but shit, it is what it is. It's Vegas. So don't get on my. It's Vegas. I ain't really tripping about. Like I said, Tommy Hearn did get his ass whipped after he was at the crap. Tommy Hearn shooting crap before the Marvin Hagler fight. He was down there shooting dice. Before, so it ain't nothing new. Keith Thurman was playing the cards. What that got to do with it? Adrien Broner, the last nigga that should be telling somebody, oh, you should be focused for a fight. Not you. Not the nigga who getting shot at 100 times in his truck before fights. Not you telling nobody to be focused. How you the last nigga don't get me fighting, but you don't even move your hands. You could tell Adrien Broner one of them sensitive niggas. You just say some shit to him. You would hate it. You like, nigga, you ain't want to fight in 2 years, nigga. You ain't want to fight in 2 years, and you gon' why would Bud fight Canelo? That's too big. But you ain't want to fight in 2 years. You gonna try to tell Keith Thurman something? Keith Thurman landed 192 punches. Maybe Adrien Broner didn't even throw 192 punches, probably. You hating on me with his purse on. You hating on me. Like, I'm glad, I think it was Vilify Me. I'm glad that nigga said something, or was it AB Boxing News? I'm glad he said something. He said, well, Keith Thurman landed more punches than you. Oh, you hate. Like, come on. Like, you sat there and ran all night. And it's like them niggas, everybody was sitting there hoping that Keith Thurman lost because they jealous of the nigga. Instead of you being mad at the player, be mad at the game. He said, I remember when Roy played hoops during the day of the fight. I don't remember that, but hell no. Thurman should have retired. Why should he retire? Keith Thurman arguably made like 10, 15 million last night, Saturday night. That shit Fisher went on. Thurman's still the top 5 welterweight. Yeah, I agree. What if Pacquiao go out there and beat the shit out of Errol Spence? That changed everything, don't it? Which I don't anticipate that would happen. But if we could play the if game, what happened? Then that Keith Thurman fight don't look that bad. He said Thurman was hurt. Yeah, he put on a good performance. He's on a cool. Thurman landed most of the punches. If it wasn't for the knockdown, he could have won the fight. Even Earl said Thurman the dog. I didn't know Thurman had that dog in him. Thurman showed a lot of dog, but he didn't get credit. The Filipinos gave Thurman more credit. He came to fight. That fight was better than the Floyd Mayweather fight by far. if Keith Thurman got knocked down by the Pacquiao jab, nigga. He got knocked down by his jab. And it was a balance shot. I think their feet got tangled up. But it is what it is. It's a reason why niggas, take a fill out round. Feel the speed, feel the power. You know when the dude hit your glove and hit your shoulder. It's a reason why you take them fill out rounds. Because a lot of times, if you don't warm up, you come out cold or you have problems making weight or you didn't warm up or the ring walk is long and you get cold, you ain't sweating up, nigga hit that chin, it's over with. Especially if you got to make weight. He should have just took that fill out round. That was a pay-per-view fight. Let's say that. He thought it was a right hook. That nigga wasn't no right hook high. That was some bullshit he threw. The body shots really caught Thurman's attention. That shit Pacquiao threw, that was some bullshit. That nigga was squared in the motherfucker. He threw that punch. That punch didn't have no thump on it. He just caught Keith Thurman off balance. The body shot is really what did it. That shit was man, Keith Thurman, man. I can't even get mad at the nigga, man. He should have been on that front foot a lot more, or he should have been boxing on the back foot early on. But he'll never get that shot again. That's why you get shots like that. You supposed to capitalize on that shit. He'll never get that chance to fight Pacquiao again. He'll never get that shot again. Niggas talk about Jeff Hearn. Jeff Hearn beat that nigga motherfucking Pacquiao. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all talking about y'all ain't seen the robbery since y'all see Pernell and fucking Chavez. That's a robbery. Raylan Wilson super chat. I admit I was real negative on Keith. He got a lot of honor back. Also, Floyd reappearing is much worse for boxing. Now up to everyone to keep the same energy on PBC, not to let Floyd slide back in. He slide back in. If he wants to, he slide back in. He slide back in. He slide back in. Why would Pacquiao fight Earl Spence? Why? Floyd not fighting. That ain't what I heard. That ain't what I heard. He coming back. He's coming back to back. That's $1 billion fight right now. Floyd and Pacquiao right now. Shout out to Barry Wilson. That's a $1 billion fight. Floyd gonna make about 3 or 4. Pacquiao can get 150. Al gonna make 100. You know what I'm saying? Boxing PBC or Showtime gonna make another 100, 200, 300. Crazy. Them niggas about to get paid. Leonard Ellaby gonna put up a little cool 50 mil, 100 mil in his pocket. Sam Watson gonna put some bread in his pocket. Everybody, Fox gonna put Fox, Walt Disney on. Everybody about to get paid. And all them niggas gonna come down there and watch how it's done. All them niggas gonna watch Floyd come in there. Floyd gonna make him test. And Floyd gonna look like a motherfucking champion. So if Earl and Porter win, is that the number? Nope. Ain't number one to me. Gotta fight Bud to be number one. For me. Personally, I always said that Earl fight Bud. I don't care how many belts they fight for. That's the number one fight. That's the number one fight. If he fight Bud and beat Bud, that's undisputed to me. But I wouldn't argue if somebody said Earl and Spencer Winter was the number one welterweight. I won't argue. But the motherfucking narrative would change if Sean Porter won because don't nobody like Sean Porter. Watch if Sean Porter won, or nobody like Kenny Porter, Kobe 2K fan. If Sean Porter somehow beat Earl Spence, and I'm not saying it's gonna happen for niggas say, oh, I know I did not say it. I'm picking Earl Spence off rip. Starting with the jab. But if Sean Porter somehow beat Earl Spence, all these motherfucking Terrence Crawford haters, all these Terrence Crawford haters gonna turn into Terrence Crawford fans. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. Oh, he can't beat Bud. Kenny's scared of Bud. Bud almost whooped Kenny in the alley one day. He can't beat Bud. He can't beat Bud. Watch. I'm telling you, man, that's a huge sign of a coward. Whereas Errol needs to make the Bud fight, and the winner is number one pound for pound in the world. That's the only way to transition past Pac and Floyd. Really? Floyd Mayweather might be on some little dude shit. Floyd Mayweather might say Earl and Terrence could fight on my undercard. They probably do that shit too. I'll be so disappointed. But I'll be paying that $100 though. That they might make that bitch 120. I'll be paying that shit. I might go, man. Tickets probably be 1,000 to get in that bitch, man. Ronald Gomez, salute. Box fan, salute. Leroy, salute. Tex, salute. Mad Dog, salute. Man, Floyd gonna charge a rack to get in that. 1,500 to get in that. I'll just be in closed circuit, dog. I'll be at the casino sipping. Cause you know ain't nobody getting no press credentials for that shit. Fred to get in, that's about it. Fred, Ellie, the boxing boys, maybe Dante can slide a nigga in there. But last time they did Floyd and Pacquiao, man, oh man, them niggas was big, man. A lot of niggas stopped covering boxing after that. Because Magnum Medium didn't get none of the small media no access. Only they favorites. Fight Hub, motherfuckers like that. That was a big thing around the boxing community. Like a lot of them niggas didn't get into that fight. I don't think Boxing Ego got out. No, I don't remember. But a lot of them niggas didn't get into Floyd and Pacquiao. They didn't get the cover. They sat there and they covered the smaller fights. They covered all the little hole in the wall fights they had. Al Heyman and them have it. Then when it comes to the big fight, then you can't get in. You can't get no credentials. But all these, GQ magazines, and like I said before, man, it paid. When you go to shit like that, man, the reason I don't do shit like that, I don't want to go cover these fights for one. They'd never let me in that motherfucker. Real talk, they'd never let me cover none of that shit. And you know what? I really wouldn't want to, but the reason I wouldn't want to go to that shit because you got to be politically correct. You know what I'm saying? You got to be politically correct, man. You got to, watch what you say, and then you got niggas like Adrien Broner disrespecting you and shit. It really ain't an environment for a lot of people. And I talked to a lot of people, not even with YouTube channels that did this shit before, just on the low. And a lot of motherfuckers say they just advise me like, they advise me like I don't think that's really, for what you want to do. But like the big three and like basketball, football, I wouldn't mind doing that shit. But I'm not kissing no ass though. I'm not gonna ask you no questions that you don't feel comfortable with, but still. I'm just a nigga like Adrien Broner stepping on your shoe or something. I'd have been got put out. It's a lot of niggas that got thrown out of that shit that y'all don't know about. There's a lot of niggas that's been told not to come back and not to do this and don't send him no more and like it is what it is, But Adrien Broner and Keith Thurman, I mean, I watch it. They have it at the movies. I go to it. The movie experience wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. D-Lo Smith say, boxing is not even that big. It's not the NFL level. They need all the media attention they can get. It is what it is, man. And it's a lot of niggas on this bitch that's banned and don't even know they banned. They figured it out by now, but when they got banned, I knew what a lot of niggas got banned. I knew when they banned me. I ain't even never tried. I tried to get into one fight. It was the Lamont Peterson fight in DC, whatever they had it down there. And pretty much they was like, oh, you didn't get approved, and then somebody put me on. I was like, I don't even give a fuck. I just wanted to go down there and see Peterson end his career. But he said, Granwell said, what would folks say if Earl did that? But if he did it, I couldn't blame him. PBC let Pac slide out on him twice. At the end of the day, man, you heard what Leonard Ellaby said, man. I'm going to do a video about that later, man. It is what it is. They won't let you be 100. No, they won't let you be 100. It's like going to work every day. You can't be 100 at work, depending on where you work at. Hell no, they gonna. Man, I done seen a whole company demote every black person. And before I started working there, my girl was like, they racist. I heard everybody tell me they racist. I'm like, man, every place different. I seen a company demote all the black people, dog, and promote all the white people. And there's some other people, I don't know what their race was, but they ain't no shit. The shit crazy, man. Broner out here talking about I did better than Thurman. That nigga, man. He got a purse on running around, man, cutting Kenny Porter off. Kenny should have whooped his ass. Omar the toughest dude ever. Them Omar. I knew Omar wasn't gonna quit. They gonna have to say him for his daddy was looking so mad. His daddy like he want to take his belt off and beat that nigga ass. Man, get out of here talking that. I don't know who you talking to, but you about to get blocked. You came here all wrong. You came here all wrong. You came here all wrong, bro. I don't know who channel you thought this was, but it ain't today. Paulie punch harder than Yugi's. I don't know about that. PBC be banned. Yeah, they be blacklisted. It ain't PBC per se. It's who handle their media. PBC don't handle their own media. Kelly Swanson, Magnum Media handle that shit. They handle the media outlets and shit. They determine people. Top Rank handle their own media though. Top Rank a lot more open minded though. But remember, Top Rank been around since it was Ali Company. You know what I'm saying? So they a lot more open minded about things, man. But you know, it is what it is. You know, I know a lot of people that cover both and they enjoy the Top Rank experience more. Take it for how you want to take it. Romanian Mike, shout out, man. You say from Vegas. The boxers there didn't even fuck with Broner at the fight. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. He said he was at the crap table. You know, at the end of the day, I mean, I ain't gonna snitch on nobody, man. That was a form of snitching. Oh, Keith Thurman was at the crap table. Like, that's that man. But you mad because he said because you had a pathetic performance? Like, well, go ahead and fight Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman will gladly come back in December and beat the shit out of Broner. Teofimo Lopez got exposed. He didn't get exposed, bro. He a young fighter. Him, F.A. and Jabway, I mean, you ain't going to be no finished product at, what, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25 years old? Like, how can a prospect get exposed? That's what I'm saying. How can a prospect really get exposed? It can't happen. He's a prospect. They trying to force him to be a contender. Floyd Mayweather and Roy Jones wasn't finished products, you know, at 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. He a prospect. You know, Ryan Garcia, he'll get better. Devin Haney, he'll get better. That didn't shock me about T. I kept telling y'all niggas that shit about Teofimo Lopez. Nobody wanted to. First thing a lot of motherfuckers say is you hating on Lopez. You hating on. I'm not hating. I'm telling y'all the truth. I done argue with niggas behind the scenes on that shit. Then they come back. Yeah, he ain't. I told you that shit. He said Teofimo Lopez talking shit though. But hey, a lot of motherfuckers gonna talk shit. I can tell you that ass whooping coming. If it's Comey or if it's Lomachenko or both, it's coming. He ain't. I told you he's a baby in the grand scheme of things. He think he ready, but he not ready. You know, he got to work on just shit to get better. It's just repetition. You can spar all you want to. Sparring is not gonna get you that experience in the ring. Headgear, no headgear, 16-ounce gloves. It ain't 8-ounce gloves. It ain't a real fight. He got to learn how to utilize everything he need to utilize. He got. Everything he need to utilize. He got. He got everything he need to be a great champion. But it's about repetition. It's about doing it. You need to use the jab. You need to learn to double the jab up. You need to learn how to move left and right. You need to learn how to put your hands up. You need to learn how to Teofimo Lopez and Thurman both made the same mistake this year. They both made the same mistake. And in that last fight. They both made the same mistake. Thurman didn't fill out his opponent, and Teofimo Lopez, in my opinion, he didn't fill out his opponent to know what posture to be in. Lopez, another Andre Berto with the shoulder rub. A lot of times you see Floyd come out the high guard early on, and when he get comfortable, he feel your punch angles, your range. He get your rhythm, your speed down packed. Then Floyd to go into the shoulder rub. Lopez trying to come out the shoulder roll versus 6 foot fighter. He like 5'6", 5'7". He just getting hit over the top with right hands. Hit over. If that Mayoshi Tanaki guy had a more aggressive stick, had he know how to use his jab like Tommy Hearns, if Robert Jr. know how to jab like Tommy Hearns, he'd be a bad motherfucker. But Mayoshi Tanaki, had he used his jab like Tommy Hearns and been aggressive walking to him, and had he learned how to get a good left hook too, he'd have beat Teofimo Lopez. And really keep dudes at the end of his punches and really sit on that right hand and then learn to loop it over the top, Mayushi Tanaki would have won. Lopez didn't know how to fill it out. Lopez didn't know how to move side to side. See how Mayoshi Tanaki range or see where his speed at. Sometimes if he go in there with Comey, he gonna get beat. He gonna get knocked out. You gotta gauge these guys these days. You gotta gauge speed. You gotta gauge range. It takes time. You don't just come in there as a boxer and just say, "Oh man, I'm just round one. I got the range. I know what range." It takes time to fill that out. And with Keith Thurman, he found that out too. He found that out that he found out real quick Pacquiao can still get to point A to point G. He didn't fill out Pacquiao's speed, didn't fill out Pacquiao range. It's a reason why niggas like Roy and Floyd come out there and gauge your speed and power. And Lomachenko, but he got all the tools he need to be great. Sweet Science Sports TV though. He just need to work on his lateral movement, keeping his hands up, doubling his jab, using his jab, and it is what it is. Lopez think he bigger than what he is already. He not. And that's going to get him humble. That's going to get him humble. Hate to say it. Comey will like TV. You don't really know until you know, bro. Richard Comey, he a really good fighter, man, but you don't know until you know. He ain't unbeatable. He been beat before. And one thing I know about Richard Comey is that he ain't that tight with his defense neither. He really ain't. I think he tougher than Teofimo Lopez. He got a better jaw. But he ain't no A fighter. You know what I'm saying? He a good B fighter. I say Teofimo Lopez is a C level fighter right now. But like I said before, it ain't no impossible feat. This ain't like Lopez fighting Lomachenko. But Richard Comey is a good fighter. But like I said before, it can go either way. I expect Comey to beat him up and just punish him and possibly knock Lopez out. I do expect that, but it wouldn't surprise me if Lopez won that fight and they gave him a gift decision. It wouldn't surprise me. He the house fighter. He the one with the deal. He the one that got invested to him. It wouldn't surprise me, man. It wouldn't surprise me at all. He said Loma lost to Salido too. He lost, but at the end of the day, that was then and this is now. Salido is a different type of fighter than both of them. None of them fight like Salido. I believe Comey packed more power, but Salido got them awkward overhand rights and left. I'm just keeping it real. He got to get the knockout. Lopez, the house fighter. Y'all notice how Lopez didn't put the white boy haircut on, or trying to act like he Mexican or something. He's the only reason Comey lost the Shavkat because he was in his backyard. Guess who backyard Comey gonna be in? That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. He gonna be in wherever they fight. Teofimo Lopez, the house fighter. I wouldn't say he Isaac Dogboy at all, bro. I think Lopez is a lot different than Isaac Dogboy. A little longer. I like Comey better. Comey a little longer. Loma got robbed. He ain't gonna rob. He got his ass whooped. He should have asked for a rehydration clause. When Orlando Salido came in overweight, he should have made him weigh in the next morning. He didn't. If anything, he got robbed by his management. He got robbed by his promoter. He robbed himself. He did. Salido kept low. But so what? Chavez was hitting niggas on the hip. Mexican fighters been doing that since the beginning of the time. Go watch. He hit Pernell Whitaker so many times on his hip. Calvin Will, salute, appreciate it. Bay Area, what's going on? Hit the nigga so many times. I ain't trying to hear that shit. He lost. He underestimated his opponent, period. So what he got low blow? What about with Abner Mares low blow Joseph Abeko? Was it Abeko? You know what I'm saying? What about when he low blow Joseph Abeko? That was way worse than when Lomachenko got. You always want to make excuses for these dudes. He lost. He lost the fight. He thought he was better than what he thought he was going to cherry pick a belt, and he lost. He lost. Man, you can't erase that L off the resume. Did Mikey Garcia lose to Salido? No, he did not. He did not. He said Abner Mares versus Becco 1 was a disgrace. Exactly, bro. That was a I did not like Abner Mares, but you know what? He gained my respect when he rematched the Becco. I like Abner Mares, at least after that till he started ducking Rigondeaux. When he came back and fought Becco again, Mares had my respect at that time because Becco nuts had to be like black. He had to be pissing like black. He said Lather said Trinidad was hitting niggas on the hip. Fernando Vargas limped for 2 weeks after that fight, and he kept getting hit on the hip. I mean, that's an old veteran trick. A lot of these new fighters, man, even the new Mexican fighters, they don't even use the old Mexican tricks. So you don't say F the belt, I'm coming in over. And Lomachenko did not make him re-weigh in the next day. That was Lomachenko fault. He said Loma gonna trash Luke Campbell. I wouldn't be surprised if Luke Campbell won that fight, bro. Luke Campbell should have beat Roy Linares. He almost did, but when his daddy died, Luke Campbell could thump. I like Luke Campbell. Linares did not watch Luke Campbell. Hell no, that was a close fight. And then Luke Campbell, daddy died right before that fight. That wasn't no wash. That was a competitive fight. Luke Campbell can fight, man. He's gold medalist. He can thump. Luke Campbell can fight, bro. I don't know what fight you talking about. He watched Linares watched him. Crazy as fuck. That was competitive. And Luke Campbell ain't got nothing to lose. And he got a great trainer in Shane McGuigan. Regis Progress will beat Spence. Nah, he might not. I don't think he's going to beat Josh Taylor if they ever fight. He might. And Regis Progress is a good fighter, but I just question his resume, man. He ain't fought nobody. Now he fought Relic a good fighter. And don't get me wrong. Relic a really good fighter. But his resume, for him to be 30 years old, it rubbed me the wrong way. He might go up there and whoop some ass and take some names. He might go up there and whoop somebody. He can punch. He got speed too. I can't wait till he fight Josh Taylor. That's gonna be one of my favorite fights of the year. H-Con, salute. Regis smoke Taylor. I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's a bad white boy. That's a bad white boy. I mean, his resume at 12 fights, 13 fights is way better than Regis Progress. Progress 30 years old. I don't think a lot of people realize that. He's 30 years old. His best win is Relic. This nigga in 12, 13 fights. Like it or not, he beat shit out of Harry Davies. He the first man to stop Miguel Vasquez. Canelo didn't do that. He beat Victor Postol. That was a really good fight for him. He proved it, man. He a real Borashnik. He was on that Pacquiao. White boy, that ain't okay. You ain't seen that white boy fight. That Scottish boy can fight. That white boy can fight. Roger, salute. Roger Broner, salute. That white boy can fight. I don't just endorse no regular white boy. That white boy can fight. Progress is a problem. Progress is a problem. Y'all niggas just learned about Progress last year. I'll be killing me with that shit. This motherfucker 30 years old with 20-something fights. Niggas just learned about him last year. This nigga Josh Taylor got 12 fights. 12, 13 fights. A lot of y'all niggas don't even know he a switch hitter too. I'm rolling with the white boy. I like Progress. All I'm saying is, like I said, I just keep it to myself. A nigga, oh, you hating on Pro. I like the dude. I told that nigga, I told it to him directly, like, you can get your ass whooped by Taylor. Before the tournament even started, I told him Josh Taylor beat your ass. I told him. He said he didn't get mad, like AB would get mad. He said, okay. He said, I'm gonna fuck him up. That's what he told him. Hey, look here, man. When they fight and then Progress win, I give him all the credit. He the baddest motherfucker at 140. Don't get me wrong, he a bad motherfucker. But look here. If Josh Taylor win, don't all you nut hugging motherfuckers jump on the bandwagon. I don't want to hear, oh, I like Josh Taylor. Nope. I don't care if you white, black, man. Don't hop on the Josh Taylor bandwagon. If he signed with Al or PBC or he signed with E, I don't want to hear it. Don't hop on the bandwagon. We don't. The Josh Taylor American bandwagon is full. The Josh Taylor American bandwagon is full. Yup, I'm a black motherfucker on his bandwagon. I fuck with him. That nigga can fight. I fuck with Regis too. Don't get me wrong, but that's a bad white boy. That boy bad. What they saying? Remember the Titans? He said, that's a bad white. That boy bad. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. He lose, I still fucking with him. He bad. It's a bad white boy. I watched him fight. I watched this tape before. And then he done fought in the United States like 3 times already. Oh, my shit just froze up or some shit. Hold on. Yep, there it go. I don't know. Google Chrome tripping. You bad white boy. Somebody, y'all can ask questions now. I close it out. I don't even know how long I've been on. I ain't been on that long. If Miles ain't banging at the door crying. No, yeah, 95 minutes. Ain't that bad. I didn't know Caleb Sweethead Plants was that raw. I told y'all about Caleb Plant. Him and David Benavidez fight. I got to be there for that. Somebody asked a question, man. He said, what do you think who win this weekend? I'm going to do a prediction video. I'm going to break down some film. I started yesterday. I got tired. You know, you ever just been sitting there and you just get tired? I'm watching Shazam and shit, man. But y'all can ask questions. I answer all questions right now, boxing related. I was watching Shazam, man, and all I know is sleepy came over me. I ain't go to sleep like 5 in the morning that day because we was talking Pacquiao and Thurman. That was such a good fucking fight. Plant ain't fought nobody yet. What you talking about? He beat Uzatagi. What you mean? He beat Jose Uzatagi. Jose Uzatagi held the belt. He stopped Andre the Real. He also fought Matt Korobov to a tough decision. Uzatagi ain't a bad fighter. That ain't nobody. He beat up Porky Medina too, and he left Jalen Love twerking on the Regis jab gonna have Taylor depressed. We'll see. We'll see. Ain't Regis a southpaw? Taylor could be southpaw or orthodox. And don't forget, and I like Josh Taylor foot movement better. Progress more explosive though with his hand speed, but hand speed ain't shit. You could time that, but hey, he can hit too. Both of them can punch with both hands. Y'all niggas just sleeping on that nigga, man. My nigga Taylor when I'm doing the Josh Taylor shirts, man. I'm wearing Josh Taylor shirt all week, man. Real talk. As soon as they come in, Josh Taylor shirt all week. I don't hear none of you niggas on the top. I'm gonna do a prediction on Hooker and Ramirez. I gotta finish watching tape. I really don't know. Darrell, get that boy out of there. Darrell, get that boy out of there. At the end of the day, he beat Darrell. What you mean? Didn't he just he had a little straight fight with old boy from the UK, James DeGale. You sitting here telling me about Richard Cole. Who the fuck Richard Colby beat? You know what I'm saying? You know, who did he beat for that belt he got? What did Richard Cole? I can't remember who he beat for that belt. I'm dead ass serious. Let me see who Richard Comey beat for that belt. I don't even know who the fuck he beat for that belt. Oh, he beat that little Russian dude. He beat that little Russian dude, man. Hold on, he beat that little Russian dude, I think. Yeah, I don't even know who the fuck that dude is. Asa Shavaka. Like I said before, you can nitpick everybody's resume in this sport of boxing. You know, you did Shazam was good. Hell yeah, I liked it better than the end game was trash. It was a fucking 2 hours and 30 minutes of bullshit, maybe an hour of some good shit. Charlo and Plant got too good of a mover right now. Look like Charlo, Jamal, and what's the homeboy name? It like Jamal and FN Jabwe both got the same problem. They need to work on getting on their toes a little bit more. Jose shot, Caleb not that big a punch. Man, please. Y'all always want to make excuses up, dog. He looked like a big puncher to Uzatagi. He dropped that boy like 3 times. And don't forget, fucking David Benavidez got dropped by Ronald Garville. Who's your favorite prospect, not including Devin and Shakur? Daniel Du Bois, Jared Ennis, Christopher Colbert. Them 3. I might be missing somebody, but them 3 for sure. Yep, I like them 3. Then watch CP fights like his style was unoriginal. Yeah, they been getting that low. A lot of niggas don't know that. They been Pernell Whitaker fighters getting that low. That's why I never be another Pernell Whitaker. You can't get that low no more. Yeah, Ramirez assist shot. he was in a war last fight. Was Zepeda? I don't know. He too young to be shot. And Zepeda ain't a big enough puncher to make nobody shot. Plant legit. If he wasn't, Canelo would be calling him out. You ain't lying. I'm like, did you discuss the Fox refusing to acknowledge? I did a video about it. I think it's before this one, or 2 videos before this one. I think Canelo ducking Plant. Canelo ain't calling David Benavidez out neither. Plant got a bad style for him, and Benavidez. Them two of the worst styles for him. Benavidez, as soon as Benavidez get better foot coordination, it's gonna be over with for everybody. How about Nuri and Nuyuwa? Are you really bringing that fight up? That motherfucker gets stretched. Unless Luis Neri got a godly chin, he ain't got shit for Nuyuwa. Nuyuwa gonna stretch his ass. I think he can go like 4 or 5 rounds. But if he can get past 6 rounds and he can take that power, or he can avoid that power and start going to a Nuyuwa belly, maybe so. Remember Pac-Man ducked Zaire Rahim from Zaire and beat the brakes off of Edgar Morales just because he with PBC. Now, he still catch weight, drug cheating, drug testing, ducking liars. Zaire has skills. Yeah, I could remember that dude's name. He showed didn't fight him. I know it was a black guy he ducked the other day. I meant to say that. I can't remember his name. Plant beat Darrell. You talking about Anthony Darrell? Did David Benavidez beat Anthony Darrell yet? I mean, y'all sleeping on my boy Comey. I mean, you just sat there and trashed Uzataki, and Comey ain't even got a win that's as big as Uzataki on his resume. You did that to yourself. In-game did suck. Everybody swear it was so good. Like, man, they could talk all the shit they wanted to about DC. And so I ain't seen Aquaman. I'm gonna go watch Aquaman in a minute. But they talk all that shit, but DC got the best movies. For me, Marvel just ain't dark enough, man. It's too fucking girl. It's too much. This is too. I like some of they shit going on, but it's just too. It ain't dark enough. Like Dark Knight, man, they can't even duplicate that though. Even Batman Begin was good as fuck. Liam Neeson, that was a dope. That get overlooked. The Dark Knight Rise, all the last two for sure. Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises, man, that shit was dope. Marvel ain't got one movie. My favorite Marvel movie they done was Captain America Winter Soldier. And people say I'm tripping, but if you go back and look at the hand-to-hand combat, that was their best Marvel movie. That they was the Black Widow, Captain America, Bucky, whatever Anthony Mack character called, they was throwing down on that motherfucker, man. Winter Soldier was their best film. They was throwing down. They was throwing down on that motherfucker. They was going ham in Winter Soldier, bro. That's their best film they had. Now, Batman versus Superman, anything you put Superman in gonna suck this day and age. And in the Justice League, that shit, they need, I don't know what they was thinking. They should have just swallowed that. He said, but who has Jose beat? Jose at least fought Matt Korobov. Shit. He fought Matt Korobov. That was a good ass fight. Korobov was undefeated at the time. I remember watching him on HBO. Uzataki, he took some ass whoopings. He definitely took some ass whoopings. He fought Porky. He went the distance with Porky. I didn't know that. Well, yeah, I did. I remember looking at that shit. He got a questionable one. He had a nigga work. He fought a nigga like in the middle of his career that was 0-1-0. That shit was disgraceful. He fought John Jackson Boy. He fought Derek Finley. Andre, he lost the first fight because he got disqualified, but shit, Uzataki. I like Uzataki. He could fight like a motherfucker. What about Tank Davis this weekend? Who cares? I like the card. I watching it. I like the card. The card nice. Memphis versus Drizzer Corrales. Gamboa versus Rocky Martinez. About 15 years ago, that'd been a good fight. You like watching new prop? Yeah, the new prospects, best thing in boxing. Pacquiao and Thurman might have saved boxing, man. Real talk. He said I hope it was a new chapter for boxing because that shit was great. That shit was a great fight. And you get Wilder Ortiz, you're gonna get Errol Spence, Sean Porter, and What else you got coming up? You got this weekend, Hooker and Plant. You got the Davis card. They got to keep this momentum going, man. Real talk. Boxing got to keep this momentum it got going. You know, Hooker nobody going to watch Hooker Ramirez because it's on the zone, sadly. But then they got a August 3rd card with Konaki and Chris Ariola. I know Mr. Boxing Today going to watch that shit. I'm watching it. I'm interested in it. You know, we're going to get a lot more fights coming. I don't know why boxing put their best fights on in the middle of football. See, their best fights should be in the summertime. But you got a lot of fights coming, man. Frampton fighting somebody. Tim Tzu fighting. He's Costazu's son fighting. Zone got a card with Juan Estrada. Dwayne Beeman, I heard that's a really good fight. Brandon Figueroa fighting August 24th. Tanaka fighting again. He a really good small fighter. Lomachenko, Luke Campbell, August 31st. Caleb Truex, Peter Quiller rematch. I think it ended in a technical decision. Canelo fighting. Canelo brother Ramon fighting Lara. I don't really get that. Jeff Horn fighting. All that's on August 31st. Devin Haney coming back in this title eliminator September 13th. So you got some fights coming. Man. So, but hopefully Sean Porter, Earl Spence keep that momentum going, man, and Wilder Ortiz keep that momentum. Anything between that, Bud, hopefully they let him fight on ESPN and keep that momentum. We need that momentum to keep going, man. How about Neri? That's ass whooping. I said that all right. Playing all wrong for Charlo. Yeah, footwork. Charlo and Jawboy got to work on their footwork. Fred just put up a video. Keith Thurman got a right hand injury out till January 2020. I mean, I thought that motherfucker probably out to January 2021. I seen when he hurt his hand. The announcer called it out. Any brothers at 140 foot, 118 foot? Ain't nobody at 118 foot New York. It don't matter if they white, black, green. That way, that motherfucking punching nigga, I wouldn't be trying to fight him. Joshua Greer go to sleep. I'm sorry, and I like that brother, man. He go to sleep. Hold on. Rigondeaux, if he want to come up, but man, ain't nobody beating that dude for a while. I thought Dog Boy had a chance because his style, but he gets slept too. Ray Vargas might be an interesting fight for him. You know, because in New York, I would have to cut the ring off and get Ray Vargas might be the only one that can beat him. And Emmanuel Nervez. Them the two that might can beat in New York. That's it. Brandon Figueroa, if he got the jaw his brother got, he can get a belt and get some experience. He the mandatory from Danny Roman if he win. Those would be the three. You know, I think if Figueroa got his brother jaw, he got a chance. Ray Vargas, his style, and Emmanuel Nervez. The other three I think at 122 that can beat him. Rigondeaux get beat shitless. He moving up to 122. He signing with Top Rank after this, I heard. So he moving up to 22. He moving up. Yeah, he moving up, bro. Yeah, this is last fight at 118, I believe. And then Bob Arum got a contract for him. Endgame was a great movie, but not the best super. It wasn't no great movie. That shit sucked. That shit sucked until the end. That was a whole bunch of bullshit for an hour, 2 hours. My daughter went to sleep, woke up, went to sleep again. T.I. working with nigga on a remix, AB and 50. Aquaman was hot. I heard everybody say Aquaman was good. How peed for Pacquiao after this fight? Well, I don't know who peed for Pac after this fight. Oh man, he probably peed for himself. You could beat a urine test. Only Big Baby Miller got caught by the urine test. Benavidez is on the way to superstardom. He kicks out. Yeah, he can fight. Him and Caleb Plant gonna have a fight out of a decade probably. It's early in the decade, next decade. Captain Marvel was over. I like Captain Marvel straight. But you gotta understand when them first movies like Captain Marvel and the Batman Begins, those are informative movies. You know what I'm saying? You kind of get caught up on the rundown because everybody didn't watch the comic book. I like Captain Marvel. I ain't feel like I wasted my money. I ain't seen Toy Story 4. I don't even remember seeing Toy Story 3. My girl said we seen it. I wasn't paying no attention to that shit. And B gonna whoop Ivan ass. He better because Tevin Farmer did. Prograis versus Taylor is a 50-50 fight. Yeah, I would agree. That's a good fight. That's a real good fight. Did you catch Thurman at the casino table? It didn't bother me. SSB 28. Like I said before, yeah, he trying to act like this some new shit, nigga. Tommy Hearns was at the crap table the night before he fought Marvin Hagler. It ain't nothing new to me. What you expect? I mean, is that the reason he lost the fight? No, he lost the fight because he kept taking that fucking half step back. He should stay on his ass. Marvel be on some PG shit. Yeah, PG shit. Batman be kicking ass, taking names. They need to bring back Christian Bale as Batman. I'm not feeling Ben Affleck fucking suck. But Christian Bale said he didn't want to be remembered just for Batman, so I understood that. And Man of Steel is the best superhero movie. Man of Steel, that shit was garbage. They could kept that shit. That shit was hot garbage. They better bring back Christopher Reeves. Well, he can't bring him back, but y'all Man of Steel was hot garbage. That ain't even top 50. Yeah, Man of Steel was hot garbage. I mean, anything with Superman in these days sucks, except for Smallville. The best thing they did this decade, this century, was Smallville. Smallville was the shit. Somebody save me. Smallville was the best shit they ever did with Superman since 2000. Superman movies fucking suck. What's your thoughts on Money Potter for the prospect? I ain't seen a lot of him, but I heard he be sparring them Charlos. He just got to get better technically. That come with time with any fighter. I like him though. He be trying to knock niggas out. Anybody get them knockouts, I like them. That was really a good fight. I can't lie. Yeah, I wouldn't mind wasting $80. I wasted $20 on it. Then $12 for popcorn in the water, but shit, it was worth it. You seen Earl give Keith Thurman his props on Twitter? Yeah, he had no choice. Everybody got to respect somebody that go out like that. He went down. He didn't quit. He could have quit. Everybody know. Everybody. We already talked about everybody. Angel. Everybody know Keith Thurman had an uphill battle. It's his fault though. I was on Twitter with some actual PBC employees. They said Fox refusing the WBO altogether. Didn't mention Bud and didn't put the W. It is what it is. They can do it all they want to. That just lets you know how much of a threat he is, bro. Bud is. I've been telling you all that. When I found out, you know who was ducking Bud, and his trainer didn't thought it was ducking, didn't think he was ready. I told y'all, man, immediately, bro. My whole tune switched. When he beat Jeff Horn, I was impressed when he beat Benavidez, boy. When he beat Jeff Horn, I went back and looked at it. I already knew what it was. And nobody wanted to admit it, but anytime somebody get to talk about, I need this much money, let me go get Miles. Give me a minute. Let me get Miles. I don't feel like getting that nigga to talk. Let me get my nigga real quick. Y'all give me a minute. Let me get Miles. The nigga been got sprayed by a skunk or some shit. Somebody. Ain't going over there. Hold on. But yeah. Keep going down. Earl Smith Jr. and Porter not pay-per-view worthy. It is pay-per-view. We can't just bitch about it now, but it is what it is. Tank and Leo should be next. Yeah, that might be September 14th. Get down. I'm watching Hook and Ramirez. That fight I can't wait for. Yeah, I'm watching that. I had that on the laptop. A lot of these dudes missed that Danny Roman. Yeah, I heard that was a good fight. I gotta go back and watch that. I know they got it on the zone. If I get the zone. Charlo must stop Harrison. Yep, he got too much of a mouth. PBC really trying to tame him. Danny Roman is good. He ain't good enough to beat Inoue. Not with his style. As soon as he touched them fists, he going to sleep. Ray Vargas can beat him. Probably got a good chance because his style. He long, rangy. He'd tie him up. Jay Gang say Lara wanted to beat Canelo brother up to make him get in the ring again. Lara, and you might see the most offensive Lara you ever seen in your life. He said Danny Roman, unified champ, dropped the homie twice in a good ass fight. Yeah, I seen some highlights of it. I gotta check it out. That was an already unification fight. Keith ain't the same. He need to retire. I mean, he put on a hell of a y'all niggas act like Keith got blew out like 10 rounds to 1. Keith to me lost at most one by 1 or 2 points. If so, I didn't score it, but he had a competitive fight. I mean, y'all act like Keith Thurman just went in there and just got like Keith Thurman went in there and just got blew out 12-0, bro. Keith Thurman gave a great effort. Ain't no telling with the way Pacquiao was souped up, he might beat the shit out of Errol Spence too. I know you ain't saying Rashid Warren versus New York. Come on, man. That's like putting a pit bull in with a Akita or Irish wolfhound. Wolf dog, excuse me. The only way Santa Cruz beat Davis is outbox him and keep him good. Man, he ain't got shit to keep. If he beat Davis, bro, we disowning Davis. Well, we disowning Davis, the black community. We disowning the black community. You think anyone else beat Rigo anytime soon? Shit, Ray Vargas. Motherfucker beat Rigo by boring us to death. His style tough to deal with his height. Gervonta Tank Davis, if he knock out Leo Santa Cruz, bro, I'm getting the Tank poster. The Tank poster going in the man cave downstairs. Suicide Squad was a great movie. It couldn't keep my attention. But I was watching it on TNT like a couple weeks ago. It couldn't keep my attention. Ray Vargas ready to lose. He probably is, but he got a good style to beat a puncher like Inouye. If he can hold and grab and hold and do that style he do, he got a great chance of beating a lot of them guys there with his height and his length. You think anyone else beats Rigondeaux? Yeah. He already lost to Kamada. Yeah, I didn't see the fight, but I already knew what that was. Al Heyman fighter going to the zone with Ray Vargas. Nevada will beat Inouye. He can. That motherfucker can fight. But I'm not sure he can. Because we're doing the most, bro. But that'd be a good fight. To me, that's worth going out to. I'm gonna try to go out to the Berturbia fight too, man. I'm Berturbia and Ghostvick in Philly. I'm gonna try to get to that. That's why Pac can never be considered to be great. He's just a great cheater. I don't know what's wrong with you, bro. What's wrong? He mad because I ain't walked the nigga today. Maybe we go walk in a minute. Luis Neri isn't gonna fight anyone. He's with PBC. Yeah, he better stay away from that nigga. Andre Ward basically saying Shakir not ready for a world title, or he would push top rank for it. Well, he right. He got 12 fights. It ain't no rush. Remember, he get a cut out. He get to cut out his check too. My source tell me Jose Benavidez has been partying with Devil Dams if he pulled out the fight. Nope, not because the legs. Samuel Couture. I can believe it. Mildred Taylor Pacquiao was using fake piss from the shop, just like us. This is stupid. Luis Neri about to fight the Turkish guy who beat up Rashid Warren. Shit, didn't Carlos Pena beat up Rashid Warren too? What's your favorite boxing movie? Probably Rocky 3. Rocky 3. I ain't really seen the Raging Bull again. It's been a minute since I've seen it. I might go back and watch it, but yeah, Rocky 3. I'll kill you, bad boy. I'll kill you, bad boy. Ooh, bad boy. Tell your girl get with a real man, bad boy. Jose Benavidez got shot in the knee and basically went 12 with Bud, though Bud iced him at the end of the 12. And Kell Brook had came down 13 pounds, busted eye. That motherfucker was beating the shit out of Errol Spence. He was arguably up in that fight. So, you talking about a drained Kell Brook with one eye, beating up on y'all champion. You talking about Jose Benavidez going 12. This nigga Errol Spence went 12 with a lightweight. At least Bud stopped that nigga. Nigga went 12 with a lightweight. He went 12 with a lightweight, bro. He knocked all these bums out before. And he wait till we pay $80 to get in there and jabbing and sticking and moving like this motherfucking Muhammad Ali. They about to remake Meteor Man. I won't be mad. Blank Man was my shit. He said, go back and watch, man. That shit was garbage. I'll never waste my time again. Superman's such a pussy. Nigga about to kill a whole family in the bank or the museum or something. This nigga crying because he didn't want to kill old boy Zed or whatever. Superman just a pussy, man. I'm sorry. Superman is the ultimate pussy. Got all that power and you don't want to kill nobody. You crying because you snapped the nigga head off. Fuck up out of there. Because you didn't want to snap the nigga head off. Nigga come to destroy you. Aquaman was really good. There was a new Blade movie being made at Marvel. So the dude who played you talking about Mr. Ali. Smallville, a classic. Michael Rosenberg, best of Les Luke. Yeah, he was. That was a great fucking character. What about Keyshawn Davis? Little amateur guy? I don't know too much about him. I heard about him. I heard he could fight. He amateur, right? I'm about the pay-per-view was a damn good fight. Yeah, it was. Tevin Farmer about to fight Jojo Diaz on his own. It's over with. He better do it. He better sign a contract. He about to get his ass beat. He beat Jojo. I'm pulling for him to beat Jojo Diaz, but he ain't gonna beat Jojo Diaz. Anybody notice Pac fans are popping back up? Yep. That's how I go. DC got a dope series killing the Marvel Netflix joint. What is it called? I don't know. I don't know what it's called. Caitlin Jones, J Gang, yeah, Heath and Pacquiao was worth 75. Yeah, that was a dope. That was just a dope event. It was a dope event. Let's stop saying it's not pay-per-view worthy and let's support those two brothers and make it pay-per-view worthy. Fuck that. To them niggas, man, I'm gonna support the fight. I'm trying to get out there for that fight. But man, all them niggas shut up and they say nothing about Pacquiao. Those channels from Texas forgot Hooker from Texas. You ain't lying. I heard PBC got Lippy yes in the WO rankings to get him lined up for Crawford. Yeah, I heard that too. I'm gonna do a video about it. How you think Tank can do versus Mikey? Lou, I think he needs to step up versus somebody. I think Mikey too big of a step up, but I don't know if Mikey can make the weight. Mikey might be done. He said, I don't know if you like watch animated DC movie, but the Justice League Unlimited Gods Monster has an interesting take on Superman. I'm gonna check that out. Dude, this nigga want to play. You watch the movie The Fighter with Mark Wahlberg. I never seen that one. He ain't shit but a racist though, so I ain't gonna know. Yo, dog, here you go. Yeah, motherfucker, fucking spoiled brat. I'm coming down the comment section. Smallville was good. Might have to I might have to rewatch it too. It was good. Earl Smith versus Sean Porter, David and Anthony Durrell. Man, that's a good fight card. It's straight. It ain't no pay-per-view, but I'm supporting movies, or I might go to it. Or movies or pay go to it. All right, I read that one. Nevada's beat Rivenstein, who's a mini Anuyawa. He ain't no mini Anuyawa, nah. You tripping. He don't fight nothing alike. Rivenstein a good fighter, but don't forget Rivenstein beat Anuyawa too. I mean, beat Estrada first. I didn't really see the second one. I seen the first one. Bruh. I picked Manny to win, but I want to keep the win. So Earl and Crawford was smoke him out and make him drop the title. He probably would have fought before he dropped that last title. What's up, Trick? I see you. Why are they giving Tank the Leo fight before Gary Russell? I thought if you sign with PBC, that you get all the fights. Earl Spence still ain't fought no real PBC fighter at his weight. Because Lamont was a career 140 pounder and Mikey was a 35 pounder. So Kell Brook wasn't no PBC fighter. And Gary Russell, they ain't did shit for his career. He said Nevada's damn near retired. Man, he did, man. I don't know. Dogbo gonna come back. He gonna go finish preaching or something. He gonna finish preaching or something. Do you watch Thunderdome Boxing Talk? No, I don't know who that is. When ain't nobody here, he bring this toy back every time. Brook wasn't beating Spence like that, bro. He beating the shit out that nigga. What you talking about? That nigga was up like 5 rounds to 1. Maybe 4-2. I can't fucking remember. I ain't gonna lie. He was beating the shit out that nigga. I wish I still had that fight card. He said that was a fight when you want the sound turned off with Brook. No, Brook was beating his ass. Come on now. Brook was up a few rounds. Don't even play that card, nigga. I thought that nigga Spence was gonna lose like a motherfucker. Then Spence turned the shit on that nigga. It was a wrap. Come on, let's not act like that nigga Brook wasn't up. Motherfuckers had that nigga like 5-1. I think I remember. I don't know if I had him up that much. Have you seen Brightburn yet? No, my mama told me to watch that shit. She said it was good, so I'm gonna check it out. Maybe I'll watch it the next couple nights. If Broner defeats Reddick, Thurman versus Broner should be made. Man, he want to be a fucking baby right now. Hold on. I'm trying to come down. Damn. All right, I'm almost at the end. Watch Pac beat the brakes off Spence. If he beat the brakes off Spence, nigga, I don't want to see that happen. I'm sorry. But if he do, I'm gonna enjoy seeing some channels go away. But I don't want that to happen. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that DC boy. I'm gonna watch that DC thing. Have you seen? Okay, I reached that one. Okay, I seen that one. I'd rather watch Black. Yeah, Meter Man. I rather Black Man was funny. No, Manelli. Manelli killed Ma, her grandma. That was my shit. Yo, watch Heaven get a baldy for the fight. I don't know. Aerodynamics. This nigga stupid. Champ Life said, "What's that flying Thurman ponytail?" Y'all act like Thurman just got the shit beat out of him. He beating the shit out. If Pacquiao had been tested, we wouldn't be talking. We'd be talking about Thurman being a new Thurman retiring and getting this check and not coming back. I thought you was throwing the shoot. No, this is nigga toy. This little toy. A little free icy pot. He ain't tore it up yet. It been around. I had it for a minute. My girl put it up because he got in trouble for chewing something he wasn't supposed to. It's dark as Hug, Robin, aka Nightwing, killing on there. Oh shit! The animated. I'm gonna watch that. Do you think Wilder Ortiz will be in the movie theaters as well? Should if it's pay-per-view, it probably will be. I'm glad Keith Thurman Pacquiao was in the movie theater. That saved me like $60. Roger Roy Jones versus Arthur Suano, funniest KO in history. Triple H, what up? He said so. There was a setup. Got Floyd Mayweather to take him out gambling at 3 in the morning. I remember Jordan and Barkley out 18 holes of golf before a playoff game. Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao too. Thank you, Al Heyman. I'm telling you, that's what I heard happen. I really heard Pacquiao and Thurman. Pacquiao and Floyd too coming. I already see Pacquiao and Thurman too. Shit, before that, he ain't gonna fight no Errol Spence. You can't count Mikey on Earl resume because PBC didn't make that fight. Mikey pushed and begged for the fight. Boy, when I scratched this couch, sharp ass nails. He said, "Pack super humble ponytail." How do you super humble him, dog? That shit was like a 1 or 2 point fight. That wasn't no blowout. Y'all niggas act like Pacquiao just dominate that nigga, man. Thurman landed 200 shots, power shots to that nigga, man. That wasn't no domination, man. Pence was killing his body from round 1. Never let Brook tie him. True, but he was losing. He was losing. Don't matter how you look at that. He was getting outboxed the first half of that fight. He was getting outboxed the first half of that fight. There's a lot of land over here in Detroit to have. If you want to pay high-ass insurance, you be hyping Brook up from when he fought Spence. I ain't hyping no Brook up, nigga. I told you, nigga, he retired. He beat them. He was winning the first half of that fight, like, what, 4-2 or some shit like that. He said, no, not that. You talking about Brightburn? What is the worst style for Pac? Him or Thurman or Earl? Remember when Floyd and Pacquiao were in Japan and Floyd promised Pacquiao a fight? It's coming. I told y'all niggas it's coming. That's what I heard, man. What you think about James Toney when he got popped for Pez? Do you hold that against him? What did he get popped for? People keep saying Peds. What did he get popped for in particular? It depends. He was with Freddie Roach when he got popped. What he with Freddie Roach when he got popped? So, you know, that make it look even worse than Pacquiao. He was with Freddie Roach. I don't know what he got popped for. He got popped for some shit. Somebody else got popped for the non-draw. But they said that it was medicine he got after a ruptured bicep. This shit was 2005. James Toney was done. He already beat Evander Holyfield. Porter worst style for Pac. I said that in the video. I finally got to the bottom of this fucking list. Good. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Appreciate everybody for checking on. I finally got to the bottom of this list. I wrote the majority of the comments. He said, remember when Floyd and Pac? Oh, yeah, okay, I read that. We'll make sure I got that one. So, yeah, I'm out of here, man. I've been on for 2 hours. Appreciate the love, support, man. Keep sharing the videos, and, me and Miles will be back.